So, animism is the belief that on all things, whether it inhabit, inanimate, or inanimate, that have an individual soul or an inhabited by a spirit. This animism is the practice in the belief of the spirit. Animism means belief in spirit. E.B. Taylor, who is a social anthropologist, have first coined the term, have first used mainly popularized the term animism in his famous book Primitive Culture, where he developed the distinction between magic, religion, and science, where he believes that the practices of this uh, sacrificing animal believes in the spirit of the dead, atma. So these practices of sacrificing animal in order to appease the spirit so that it does not harm to the family or it does not harm to the community, those practices he believes that before any religion started, what Edward Taylor belief is that animism is the first stage of beliefs of every people. So if you look around yourself in your community, you'll find that sometimes it's very true for a particular community, for a particular religion, or for a particular tribe. Even till now, the practice of worshipping a tree in the beliefs of the spirit, so those practice is called as animism. So uh, it's believes that the practice of especially tribes even in Tripura or in Northeast before Christianity started or before Hindu was introduced, the practice is mainly consider themselves as the like sociologists, anthropologists consider them as a animistic practice or animism, because if you look into the in-depth study of their particular practices, it is very different with the mainstream religion and is different between with the local religion, because you never normally find in rural area villages that they are worshipping a big Ganesh Murti or Krishna or Lord Krishna or Lord Ram or Lord Shiva. The practices are very different with the mainstream Christian in the local area as well as in the mainstream Hindu as well as in the local area. So in rural area, in village area, till now this animistic practice in order to appease the spirit of the dead, these beliefs which E.B. Taylor considered as it is a animism. Therefore, in order to be clear about the concept of animism, it is further highlighted that animism is the beliefs that spirits, it is a beliefs, animism, it is a beliefs idea that whoever believes on spirit, apparitions, angels, demons inhabit the earth. Who believes that various bure atma, evil spirit, good spirit, so various like the spirit of tree, the spirit of river, the spirit of sun, the spirit of star, who believes on those spirits influence our behavior, our human society. Those beliefs is also known as animism. Even till now, as we have cited that even in certain practices in Tripura, we still find these traits of features of animism practices. I can give you one basic example of this practice, which in 2016, which I have written about this. If you see in your screen, in your mobile screen, So if you see in your screen, these tree in the tree which have higher branches. When I was doing research on 2016, this is a place called I think it is in North Tripura side, nearby Koilasahar, where I found that one of the Halam tribe in Tripura, they have a beliefs that these tree is considered as one of their god that is known as Kochubnu, where the Halam tribe in that Koilasar believes that whoever goes nearby the tree with try trying to cut some branches, trying to cut some trees, or going without the permission of a ochai, which is a priest of the religious priest, Hindu priest, we can call it. Right now, they call it themselves as Hindu. So, our beliefs that so they've also seen so many events that if they go nearby the tree without the permission of the ochai Hindu priest, or if they cut some trees nearby that place, so many people are killed nearby the tree. So that tree spirit used to kill people if they don't sacrifice animal, if they don't sacrifice uh, if they don't do some puja, giving various in terms of fruits, in terms of doing sacrifice of animals, in terms of god, in terms of hand. So if they don't do proper puja every year, and if they don't do if any person go and visit nearby those tree and try to cut down the tree, these people believes that this Kochumnu god will kill those people, or it will harm their family in whole life. uh, if you see in your screen, the beliefs of their Kochumnu god is the tree with the larger branches in that is in the, if you see in your screen, the middle one which have lots of branches. So people does not go around on that nearby the place. Even it happens to me that when I go to that place, if I remember, in 2016, yes, might be it was in March or February, I could not recall it. Some of the locals told to me that the week before which I went to that place, a one missionaries was killed nearby the tree. They believe that that missionary person was killed by the spirits. That's how the attachment of beliefs for some people they have even till now. That this believing in the spirit, that this tree, for a scientific reason, is just a simple tree, but for a particular people, it is a symbol, a religious symbol. And this symbol of believing a tree, for some people, that this is considered as a symbol of a particular belief, and these beliefs in the spirit, these beliefs in the spirit is known as animism. Belief in the spirit is known as animism, according to E.P. Taylor. So let us come to definition of religion. This is just for a very short definition. Durkheim, in his book, in the elementary of religious life, defines that religion is a unified system of beliefs and practices relative to sacred things, that is to say, things set apart and forbidden, beliefs and practices which unite in one simple moral community called church, all those who adhere to it. So Durkheim tried to define that religion is a practice and beliefs that make various community, various ethnic group, various people into one unity, into one solidarity, into a one group that unite people in a one identity, that unite people in a one identity, that unite people in a one identity. And in this unity, there are things which are called sacred, important things to obey. Everyone have to obey. Number two, there are things which are different from other people. Number three, there are things which are forbidden, restricted. Various practices that are very important